Hey, so this is part B of class size number 4. We're doing Illustrator still with it. So let me just open up, do file open, and I'm going to back out from our previous exercise with it. I want you to go to a file that's called create. Gosh, hang on, hold on a second. I forgot what the name of that file was. Download so many of these. I created these things with it. Well, hold on. Yeah, so the name of the file that for part B is going to be called create artwork with paintbrush with pencils and tools with it as well. So you download this file from eCampus with it. So let me bring you back to our so it's this one right here with it. So it's a zip file with it. So I right mouse click on it, extract all, click on it. Take the extract and click on extract. Once I've done that, I created extract set to a folder called create edit artwork with paintbrush. Go inside it, open up the file called paintbrush underscore pencil. And it looks like this. So in this exercise, you're going to be rebuilding this butterfly in here as well with it. All right. So one of the things that I'm gonna I gotta be very careful on time here with it. So so here we're going to use the paintbrush tool with it. Excuse me, my voice is going out. So coming over here, keep everything as the same as what I have here with it. So one of the things I want you to go in, and we're going to select some of the textures that you could actually do with it. So I'm just going to use this one right here. It's kind of like a different texture with it. Oops. Using my Camtasia. So in here, here's what I want you to do is once you get to here, you see where it says tool option? Click on this right here. And this tool option, I had to double click on it to wake it up with it. So I'm going to take the smooth over here to all the way to the right. All right, move that all the way to the right. It'll fill in more with it, more pixels in there. And if you check, keep selected for me too as well. All right. So that's what I want you to do is move that to the right, keep selected as well, click on OK. And I would like for you to click on the magnifying glass. And by using the magnifying glass, you could zoom in. You see how I zoomed in? I just place it to the left and kind of draw it down holding my left mouse button with it as well. So I want to zoom in more closely as to see the two antennas for this butterfly with it. All right. Ah, gosh, this keeps up popping up. And so one of the things that we're going to do here is if you take a look at going back to to the brush tool with it, I just zoomed in on it, and you notice that the brush tool I'm going to use this brush tool right here with it, and trace the antenna with it. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. And you could actually go into this right here and kind of play around with the different type of textures you could use with it. Let's say if I decide to use this, and you see how that solid line becomes to it. Or I could change the stroke on this to make it a bigger stroke or a smaller stroke with it. You know, different type of points to it as well. That looks strange to it. Or I could drop this down half the size. It looks like this with it. So in either way that you can actually, you do whatever you're comfortable with it. So let me just trace what this butterfly looks like. Its antenna comes around here. You kind of have that with it. So you could see both antennas that I have, it puts in that little nice finesse touch with it as well. So next, we're going to use the pencil. If you went over here and look at, you click the pull down on this right here, and I want you to come over and select the pencil tool with it. Now the pencil tool works a little different from the other tools that you have with it. What I would like for you to do is, we're going to draw from here. I'm just going to show you before we hold it. If you're on a Mac, it's going to be the command, and if it's on a PC, use an Alt with it. So if you're in this PC, I want to draw and trace this. And let go, but I let go of the Alt, but I don't let go of the left mouse button on there. Every time when I hold down my Alt, I'm creating a point on there. So it comes down to here with it. Alright. Really good. Let me just Control Z, redo it, undo, 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 undo with it. So just to give you some practice with it. And you notice how the pencil, how my pencil has a line comes across with it. And I'm going to hold down my so if I came down onto the edge right about here, if I want a straight line, I hold down my Alt and I hold down my, it keeps a straight line like about right about here. Then I come up holding down my Alt with it, left mouse still holding it, left mouse, my Alt still continue together with it. And when you see something is that you see how the mouse, the pencil has a line to its vertical line. There's a little, the line's going to change. Look, and then I come here up here in the line of circle. It means that these lines touch now. I can let go. Okay. Excuse me. Let me undo this. Redo this again, so you could see what I'm talking about with it. So let's try this again. So anywhere that if I want to have let me do this, start from again with it, just to practice with it. So I would click about right about here, and you notice how I'm drawing this, I'm tracing this, and when it comes to a point where I want a straight line, hold down my Alt, no sorry, pressed the wrong key, hold down my Alt, that becomes a straight line out to here, and then hold down my Alt, left mouse, still coming up to the next curvature point. You see how it's changing? That becomes, you see how that becomes like a vertical, horizontal line, and changed into a circle right here. I just let go. All right. So this is how you could see how this I kind of made a, I don't know, just so a practice with it. I'm not the best with it. I normally use a Wacom tablet when I do this. So the next step is we're going to fill this right here with it. So come up here, click on the selection tools with it, and click on fill. I'm just going to pick a dark gray right here with it, right? I know it's kind of off a little bit, but let's live with that for now with it. And then we need to group all these together with it. So I'm going to click off of it. I'm going to draw all the way down to select all of it, right? So you got all, and make sure you come down to the bottom of this, at the bottom of your properties over here with it, and where it says group, we're going to group all these right now. So so they're all grouped in the same size with it as well. All right. So we got all this selected right now with it, but we need to actually scale it first when you group it. So let me zoom back out, all right? So if you want to, I want to see the whole thing with it. So you come on over here and you place your to zoom out on it. I'm going to hold down the control and kind of zoom out on it. Hold down my Alt and my wheel right now and my mouse to it as well. So I want to come over here. You see where it says the dot in here? And you can actually see the different type of scales with it. So I want you to check the scale stroke effects right here with it. So make sure that's checked. So one of the things that we got all resized right now. So what I like to do for you to is click on view. Hang on, let's resize this. If you look at the transform part of it, I want to make sure you do the dot, make sure the scale strokes and effects to it, and you come over here and you hold down your shift and you resize this right now with it. You see how that can be resized with it? so that I just resize that. Now, if I want to rotate it, you know that I place my mouse at the upper right hand corner. I can rotate that a little bit like this. All right. So this allows me to actually move this butterfly over here with it. So I need to click on View, and let's show the Fit All Artwork in Window with it. So you can see the whole artwork with it as well. View, I think. What did I do? Show transparency, show. Hold on a second. View all artwork and windows with it. Hold on. It was staring right at me. It's actually Fit All in Windows is what I want to select here. So that allows me to see this with it. So we can actually come over here and just drag this butterfly onto the flower. It looks like that with it. So you can actually see how that flower works with it. I want you to play, duplicate some more butterflies and all this with it. Again, take the screenshot of this right here with the whole thing with it and copy and paste this to your class exercise part B with it. Again, this is from our last one with it. So if you can please just do, copy this whole canvas right here. That's what I want to see with it as well. So you can see the whole thing with it. So like that, okay? And just copy, and you come over to the section where I asked you to do copy and paste it right here. All right. This will conclude part B. Thank you.